Now, this is going to be a huge, probably the biggest, one of the biggest losses that they will be incurring in the coming days. What is happening? We will talk about that. Most of my viewers are not subscribed. If you're one of them, consider to subscribe and hit the bell. Meghan Markle, Prince Harry, they have lost a lot in the recent days. Not only just they have lost in terms of monetary value, but also in terms of their popularity. Recent reports suggesting that they are at the very bottom of the chart for popularity in UK and also in the States. They are nowhere near to the top 5 or even 10. Basically means their popularity is declining. Now it is at a point where they are seeing that this popularity, these surveys that they're doing on them when it comes to the popularity and ranking and all that, they are now seeing that is having an impact on their financial situations, on their deals with Netflix, on their deals with other companies, and so many things. Therefore, what I'm trying to get you at is that every time your popularity is declining, is going down the tank, then it will have a direct impact with what you earn, how much you earn, how much people are willing to come to you. But this is not what I want to talk to you about. I'm not here to talk to you about the popularity. What I'm going to be talking to you about is something far more sinister for Meghan and Harry. And that is this report that is coming right now. It came actually in the news only a few hours ago. You probably have not heard about this, but this is the news. They're talking about Meghan Markle and Harry risk losing another 40 million contract after subpar content. Meghan and Harry have been warned. They have been warned. Another contract worth 40 million to the couple is on the brink of being ripped up. Wow, this is, as I said, a huge impact on their financial situation. $40 million would definitely have an impact, and Meghan Markle could actually increase. I mean, what I'm expecting is that she will be increasing her activities to ask for more donation to her actual website, only to be used by herself. As I said, I have big doubts whether this money that she is receiving, millions of them, they are being used for her actual website or not. I raise doubt. Most of the money, as I said in my other videos, she uses to buy words. This time she's going to be increasing that activity, making more donation to other organizations, because she still has to show that she is contributing to other non-profit organization. But she will try her best to advertise, to promote her cause and get some free money, because $40 million is a big loss. So it will have an impact on how she will be raising funds. Just a fortnight after Spotify announced it was parting ways with the Duke and Duchess of Sausages, Netflix is also thought to be wobbling. We have reported on this actually in my, I think it was on my other channel, where I basically explained to you guys why Netflix is now very, very hesitant. They're very, very reluctant. Even though, yes, they were successful in terms of making up for the production cost when they released the docu-series. But nevertheless, the risk is always there. People are very, very hesitant. They're on edge when it comes to taking any chance with these duplicitous duos. So this is what they're confirming. Good morning, Britain. This is the news they're confirming. A source at the video streaming giant suggested that a significant sum of money could be withheld from the couple unless they started pitching better ideas. And this is what I want to talk to you. Number one scenario in this case is that Meghan Markle will try her best. She will try her best to come up with some ideas, some content worth of watching, which she will fail miserably, and we already know that because she doesn't have any. She will try her best. She will work really hard on it. Number two scenario is that she is going to trash the monarchy under the bus in a way we have never seen before. That could include exposing the monarchy, their relationship with handling Andrew's case. When Meghan was a yard girl, we know she was working for Jeffrey Epstein and many other people she came in contact. She might be saying to the British monarchy, if you do not pay me, if you do not take care of us financially, then I am going to go and talk about Andrew and your association with him, which would be obviously a blackmail. And this is how she is making money. This is why we call her a grifter. even though I don't agree with the term completely, but this is what she might do. So two scenarios: she will work hard, try to get some content. Obviously that will not work because with the Spotify it failed. So why would she do the same thing again and again, knowing that it will not work out? But the second scenario, which is blackmailing the monarchy, is more likely. There is no question of a headline grabbing public parting of the ways. And as you can see, even though you will see her smiling, and I mean this face is gone. We do not see her anymore smiling in public. Last pictures she posted, she looked pretty glum after losing that deal with the Spotify. Netflix was pleased to sign Harry Meghan and is looking for some great ideas going forward, a source told The Sun. But here is the caveat: the remainder of the deal relies on them producing those good ideas. Again, there is no good idea. There is always bad idea. There is always going to be something people will cringe on. Every time she will come up with any idea, people will be very cringe. And this is what is happening for the last several months. Every time she will appear in public, it looks cringy, right? Every time she will say something, the podcast, like I cannot believe people who actually tuned in to her podcast spend so much time listening to those words, those things she said. I mean, these are all fake and very cringy. The deals continually under review, which is normal for ones of this magnitude, quote unquote. The executives at Netflix have accused the couple of failing to produce strong suggestions for new shows. If you take a look, and this is nothing new, if you take a look at what she was doing with the book Pearl and that book, the book Bench, not Pearl. Pearl was a show. If you take a look at her ideas, how she wanted to pitch the sale tone on that one, Bench, to people, you will see that she had absolutely no clue what she was doing. She was giving this interview, she was promoting her book Bench, she was talking about her kid, fake kid, surrogate kid, she was talking about her husband. Everything failed. So in other words, even in terms of promoting her own product, she fails miserably. And now Netflix can see it right through, because for Netflix, I mean, you can throw the monarchy once and twice and saying the same thing again and again is not going to produce them money. It's not going to bring them money. You have to come up with some bombshells, and you lack in that, at least for now. We do not know again what she will say about Andrew and their relationship with him for the monarchy. But the point here is that Netflix, all of these employers, they know this couple, they are good for nothing. And so executives at Netflix, they are really, bullying her. She used to bully people, now she's getting bullied, and they should bully her because this is what she deserves. She took a lot of money, millions of dollars. She should be under tremendous pressure from them. They were said to be underwhelmed, quote unquote, by the offers from the Sussexes. Of course, it's not gonna pitch well with Netflix. Ideas put forward included a number of programs which were already very similar to shows already made by Netflix. As I said, nothing new. They can bring nothing new on the table, can never. They pitched a sitcom which was similar to Emily in Paris, but, quote, about a man, and a show about LGBT characters similar to those in Heartstopper. Nothing new, good old, and that is becoming bad old, same story. Netflix decided not to take any of the suggestions forward because they have no suggestion, they have no connection with the Hollywood, they have no information, they have no talent, they have no charm, they have no charisma, nothing. Why would Netflix even take any chance? So looks like right now that $40 million deal that I'm talking about, they're going to be losing, it's inevitable. According to the Wall Street Journal, the couple were known for big ideas, quote unquote, super execution, end quote. Earlier this month, Spotify announced in a joint statement with the Sussex audio production company Actual Audio that they were ending their contract. Actual Audio, like, sounds so good, right? Sounds like they're very professional, very successful. Oh, Actual Audio, oh my god. But in reality, this Actual Audio has absolutely zero value. Nobody is willing to take any chance with this so-called Actual Audio. The statement said, quote, Spotify Actual Audio have mutually agreed to part ways and are proud of the series that they made together. So why don't you do it again if you're so proud? They're lying. The Sussexes lost out of £18 billion I think this is pound, from the deal after being accused of failing to meet the productivity benchmark required to receive the full payout. And at the end of the day, what I'm suspecting will happen is that they will be sued. Some companies, especially Spotify, they might sue them, take them to the court and ask them to pay them back all the money, because Netflix right now is struggling big time in terms of finance and all that, because of how much they have spent for her podcast. These are all failures for Netflix. Who knows, there might be clashes, there might be some big problem coming in the coming days. $40 million is gonna make her more desperate, more dangerous, and come up with more lies. New here, consider to subscribe. See you in the next one.